big job time. We're back at Scallions Autos. He's going to be doing a big job. I'm not quite sure what she's going to be doing. She's smiling there like no, but honest to God, you want to see the colour of her sometimes. She's head to toe, full of oil, right? I need to show you the important people there in the office. Hey team, you okay? You okay? Oh, here comes Mummy. Here comes Dad. Obviously because our van is not small, there's going to be a bit of room being made. They can cater for big vans, but parked outside right now. Gonna make some room in here and then drag the big girl in here. We're in, she's there, she's about to get dealt with. First of all, let's undo the battery so no, we don't have any problems. Remember when I was doing the front bit and we took the seats out and people went in the comment section, you won't be able to get to your battery. Oh, you'll never be able to get to your battery. Sorry to disappoint you there, but weirdly enough, we can get to the battery. Not as stupid as it looks, apparently. Right, this is probably going to be one of them videos that's all over the place as well, because it just will be. Right, we're getting underneath now. Sean's raising it up. It's getting put onto axle stands, so we're all safe underneath. Right, what have we got to do? Well, we've got to remove the big thing that makes it go. Can't remember what that's called. Don't know what happened there, but it looks serious. Take the gearbox out, take a few other bits out, replace them, bing bang bong, sorted. Again, I don't know what things are called, so I'm not a mechanic. Right, let's go underneath and have a look at what we're looking at. Have a look at what we'll have a look.
And then, like I say, jack in there until we get this out the way.
So what I can gather from that conversation, which I really don't know what much she was saying, we've got to take this off, then the prop shaft is coming off from there. But the good thing about crafters and probably sprinters is that your prop shaft, if you can see down there, is in 3 sections. So we can just undo it from here and there, and then just drop this section of the prop shaft off. And then there's some bolts right the way down there, undo that, and then this whole gearbox will come out, obviously undo all the cables and stuff like that. So why did we go to Scallions to get the work done? Well, basically because it's not something that we thought we could do on the driveway. It was above our pay grade, and it needed someone who knew what he was doing and someone who was professional at doing this type of work to do the job. Sean knows everything there is to know about vehicles. He's been doing it for years, so something like this was a walk in the park for him. Me, I'd have had to go onto Google plenty of times, probably for every single bolt. I'd have got there, but it'd have been 3 weeks later. It took Sean a couple of hours and the job was done and dusted. And we also know that any job that Sean does on the van is professional. So now it's just getting 3 million bolts out of the gearbox and yeah, go from there. Right, a bit of an update. All the bolts from around there are all off now, so there's literally just one bolt which is just in there somewhere. You won't be able to see it, I don't think. It's hiding in there, and then that's it. That's the gearbox all out, and then we can slide the gearbox back out the way to get to the gubbins in the back. Right, so here comes the fun bit. All the bolts are out now, so there we go. We've got a big hole in the van now. So yeah, that inside there is, for 99% of us, a load of stuff. Sean's now sitting up inside the engine bay, leaning up on the gearbox. So clutch is going to come off first, And then...
Warm.
What?
That's quite warm.
It's quite warm.
Yeah.
What, the clutch? Oh, down down here.
I mean, that is quite warm, like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, now that I've got here,
I don't want to move.
I don't know if it's not, I don't want to move or whether it's, I can move.
You tell me what you want and I'll go and get it. I'll go fetch. We need a 9mm multi-spline. Right, I'm being the fetcher. I've got the goods. There we go. I think that's what you want. I'll show you the bits that we're putting on. And new clutches going on. That's that there. New flywheel. And a new slave cylinder. Right, Sean's just told me it's a good job of doing this because the flywheel was knocking, but I'll let him describe it in his words. So what was it? The clutch is what?
Fucked.
There we go. That is the Scouse technical term for when something is broken or at the end of its life.
And M12 was perfect.
Good job with doing it. Annika writes us off again. An M12 now. See, now I know how Emma feels, but I end up shouting at Emma because she doesn't know what she's looking for. I mean, I've got a vague idea what I'm looking for, but Emma genuinely doesn't know what she's looking for. But yet I start screaming at her like she's got a clue, and she doesn't. So, sorry, Em, for all the times I've shouted at you. It's a good job we're doing this then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would not want to be going into Europe with a clutch like that.
No.
No.
My breakdown cover doesn't go that far, to be honest with you.
So that was the clanger. It shouldn't do that, should it?
No, not that much.
No, just like a little tiny bit. Yeah.
Got a bit of block. Your one had a lot more.
So yeah, that's hardly nothing compared to the one that was on it, is it?
No.
Is that why it was rattling?
Yeah.
Nice. Sean's getting the blame for something over there as well. Can you hear that? She's kicking off.
I don't even know what the fuck I've done. I'm not even been over it.
Right, gearbox is back in, clutch is in, flywheel's in, and Sean's literally just putting all that together now, so I don't want to be a mechanic. I've decided I don't do well on my back. No comments. I mean, look at the colour of me. Right, let's go and see what Sean's doing. He's been fighting with that fuel filter all day.
He's been doing my head, to be honest with you.
So,
It's fallen a bit of a love-hate relationship.
gearbox is back on now. It's just a case of putting all the ridiculous bolts back in. Some in the front, some in the back. Then let's get the shaft on, get this underneath bit on, and cables, plugs, things, stuff and gizmos. Right, the monstrosity is back together. Everything's on, everything's back. What are we going to do now? Look at the state of him. Bleed the clutch now?
Yes.
Gotta be honest with you, I am not built for scroping under vans. You right?
I'm gonna cover it.
She's got a cup on.
I'm never gonna cover it.
Makes a lovely cup of tea, by the way. That's not a hint. Just
I wouldn't fucking know.
I can fucking do that right back.
well, that was a job and a half. They stayed till about 11 o'clock at night getting the whole thing finished. I will say that bleeding the clutch was an absolute nightmare. They were doing that for quite a while because it just wouldn't want to wouldn't play the game. I don't know what it was. It was just Sean reckons that Mercedes and VWs can be an absolute nightmare, so I trust him on that because I was watching them do it and it was just driving them insane as it was me watching and not being able to do nothing because I genuinely didn't know what they were doing. I knew they were bleeding the clutch, but you can't help if you don't know what you're doing. So that's it, done. So she's finally finished. Basically, engine rebuilt, new alternator, new cam belt, new water pump, EGR cooler, front slam bar. She's had all sorts of every single belt. She had a full service. She's had the clutch done, the flywheel done, and basically everything we could think of. Thermostat done, just you name it, she's had it done. And I must say, she is running absolutely perfectly. Been on the motorway a few times, and the engine sounds like a new engine, basically, and it really does sound totally different to what it used to sound like. She just drives so much better, and the clutch, I mean, I didn't know the clutch was, there was no slipping, there was no nothing, but now the clutch is so responsive. It's literally like driving a brand new van. There's no rattle as well. When we used to start up, there used to be a little bit of a, like a sort of, like, I don't know, like a knocking from the flywheel. That has totally gone. The engine just sounds, it purrs. She purrs like a kitten. So, right, so we've got a few more jobs to do. We're going to be doing the rear brakes because why not? Just, you know, get some more tools out. But the rear brakes need doing. We've never changed the discs on the rear brakes because we just haven't. We're also going to alter the front bench seat as well. If you're following us on Instagram, you'll already see us doing that. But YouTube won't get videos for a little bit. But yeah, the front seats are coming on there. The engine sounds good. The front seats now work perfectly. I will leave all the links down below for Scallions, the website, everything you need to know. If you are in Merseyside, if you are in Liverpool, even if you just want to come to them to get stuff done, they know exactly what they're doing. I would trust them to do any job on our van without a shadow of a doubt, because Sean is just amazing. He really is. Nice people as well, and good fun to be around. Definitely a 10 out of 10, 100%. We've got some big plans to make. Right, whatever you do, do it well, and I'll catch you lot later. Ta-ta.